Hey guys, this is Nick and welcome back to Stellaris Federations, where last time we tried a second assault on the Mishar unified colonies, only to be faced with almost total annihilation, like our fleets were trounced. And now they've all come back to no one to start being reinforced a little bit, because the poor fleets have taken a battering. So the Federation fleet is almost done for. The fourth eye is basically intact, but everything else is really battered. 65k instead of 100, 78k instead of 100. And I think I still have one of my fleets that is currently missing in action. No, it's right there, okay. And this one is full up. So in this part, I think we're gonna try to rebuild a little bit of this. Rebuild the various Federation fleets that we have. And try and make sure that we can maybe start another war against the Mishar, but this time really beat them, because they are still pathetic in terms of fleet power. So as soon as we can declare war again, which will be in a few years, like in about 10 years, we will be ready this time, and we will kind of wreck their shit. Well, at least that's the plan. We're voting on regulatory facilitation. Where are we on this one? Diplomatic weight from economy improved, worker pop resource output plus 2.5%, habitability minus 2. We're gonna vote for it. Basically everybody is. Also we have 2,000 various colonies here and there, and it's getting tough to manage them. So basically I'm gonna just start building stuff at random. Stuff that really gives people jobs, because that's what they're gonna want to have. Because in terms of victory, situation log, victory, we are far, far ahead of the Mishar, since, yeah, we grabbed a few systems that we gifted the Orasians. And as such, my vassals are getting bigger, the Mishar are getting a little bit smaller, and so we're winning this. We're still not gonna research the Sapient Combat AI, it is very good, but yeah, if the contingency happens, we're gonna be screwed, so we're not gonna touch that. Improved edict duration, that's always nice to have. So yeah, I still have almost 1k in terms of alloys, which is enormous. So I have the capabilities of reinforcing my fleets really, really fast. And reinforcing about any fleet as fast as I can. My little friends in the Federations are contributing to every Federation fleet they can, so this one is almost at 100k. Which means that if we declare war again on the Mishar, it will be a piece of cake to go and grab most of the systems that we want. So that the Bothrians can be kind of reunited in here, and probably expand a little bit more in this territory, because yeah, last time the Bothrians really took up the mantle of the assailants of the Mishar. They are the only ones who voted for excluding the Mishar, and as such they supported me pretty well. Strikecraft I don't think we have any anymore, but we could go for kinetic weapon attack speed, because all of our ships use that. We have a gateway construction site ready, I think it's in Andak. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna wait until we have the alloys, or we could maybe probably buy the alloys, honestly. We have so many resources of every kind. Shouldn't be too much of an issue to just buy the alloys that we need. Like, buy all of the alloys, sell all of the consumer goods, buy more of the alloys. There we go. And as such, we should be able to build the gateway. No, we still need 6,000. That should be doable. Let's sell some of these crystals, because we don't need that many. Yep. And gateway construction site, let's get that underway. So yeah, I amassed most, if not all of my fleets in no one, because it does have the mega shipyard, which will be upgraded to have, I think it's 20 shipyard berth. I have 10, and I think the upgrades will give me 10 more. Which means that basically all of my fleets can regroup here and be upgraded here at the same time, without any issues whatsoever. So we're now voting on the regulatory facilitation. I don't see who would really vote against that, except that it's diplomatic weight from economy plus 20%. Right now my diplomatic weight from economy is pretty low, it's only 1400. So it should gain plus 20%. Might be good, like the Mishar have more weight from economy, I think. I cannot see it. They have no diplomatic weight from economy because they are in breach of galactic law, apparently. Minus 120% in diplomatic weight from economy. Yeah, they are in breach of the Military Readiness Act. What's the Military Readiness Act? Let's take a look. Military Readiness Act, which is not vessels of another empire that are using less than half of their naval capacity are in breach of galactic law. So they are not vessels. Okay, so that's because the Mishar suddenly have almost no fleets. And as such, yeah, they are not ready militarily, and so they are in breach of galactic law, which means that their diplomatic weight is completely screwed up. So until they rebuild their fleets, which I hope they won't, well, they're gonna be screwed. They're gonna be really, really screwed. And honestly, I don't know if they would rebuild that fast, because they probably don't have a mega shipyard like me. And that thing now is 20 shipyards. So basically we can upgrade not a whole fleet, but almost a whole fleet at the same time. So now we should probably invest in turning more minerals into alloys. We do have plenty of alloys, but having more wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's keep pumping ships for all of my fleets. They are still upgrading these guys at no one. And I could now demand vassalization. So basically, if this works out, I could have like the biggest vassal in the entire universe. And what I could do is not even just take everything from them, just grab the parts that interest me, like for example all the southern border here with the Zakblad protectors. I could grab all of that and create a new vassal out of this, which means that the Mishar would lose a sizable portion of territory and basically would be a vassal of mine in half, and the other part would be so weak that it would be completely useless. So I think that might be the right thing to do, like we weaken them enough, but if they reinforce their fleets, we won't be able to demand that. And the Casus Belli only lasts for a year, and I don't think that we'll be able to declare war in a year, because we still have to wait for 8 years before we can declare war again. Well, we're gonna have to do these rounds of upgrades again and again and again, because, well, yeah, it's taking ages. It's taking ages to do, and by the time I'm done with one round of upgrades, they're already asking for more. Let's reinforce that fleet again. So here we're 124, 121, 120, and this one is still at 66. But it will soon be a little bit better than this. I think we still have the Mithar. Oh! Yeah, I don't think I can... Can I build Titans? Can this thing build Titans? Yes, it can. Okay, good. Because, yeah, I destroyed my only Titan and Colossus building station, which was Mithar Station. Council election imminent. I'm obviously going to be elected. These guys are no more in breach of galactic law, which means they must have reinforced some of their fleets. So can I see what they have? 18 and 27,000.
Scientific.
Here they have 9,000. That's a small one. That's a small one. That's a very small. That's 11,000. That's not that small, but it's not important. 2.5k. These guys have no fleets running through here. That's the Mishar, 5,000, 2,000. Yeah, they don't really have much, honestly. I don't know where their main fleet is, if they still have one. But if they do have one, I don't know where it is. They really probably don't have much. And this might be their main shipyard. Like, yeah, it's the shipyard. So this is probably where they're upgrading, repairing, and reinforcing the fleets. But honestly, they have 3 battleships on this one. A few cruisers. And this one has 2 battleships. So yeah, they basically don't have any ships of the wall, ships of the line. So they're not going to be able to do much here. So yeah, even if I lost most of my ships in the battle, well, my fleets were badly damaged, still means that I could, and I can, and I did, destroy most of their military strength. They don't have much left. They have a few fleets of 13, 20, but nothing important. And against fleets of 100,000, they won't be able to stand. So the next war we declare should be the end of them, unless they have a really, really unexpected way to build a ton of ships immediately. And we've been re-elected, as well as the Mishar Unified Colonies. We still have 137,000 diplomatic weight. Maybe we should start trying to build another interstellar assembly at some point. Because... okay. Yeah, okay, thank you. I don't know if that works. I don't know if you build 2 interstellar assemblies, this works for your diplomatic weight. But I'm sure as hell going to try that. No, it doesn't look like I can build a second one. It doesn't let me. It's not letting me build it. So yeah, no interstellar assembly site, but I could probably build some other stuff. A mega shipyard. Could I build a second mega shipyard? Probably not as well. Okay. Habitats I don't want. Another gateway. Science nexus. I already have a full science nexus. And Century Array, my friends are already giving that to me. What does that produce? A strategic... the National Starbase Network, augmenting defensive and offensive capabilities. We could maybe try and build that. Like, we already have too many... yeah, there we go. Here we could build that. So build it here. Strategic Coordination Center. I have no idea what that does exactly, but I'm thinking it might improve our starbase strength. Now might be time to look at our stance. Cooperative gives us more diplomatic weight and less border friction, but if we wanted to do something else, admin cap, monthly unity, but reduces diplomatic weight. This one reduces colony, supremacist, diplomatic weight from fleet power plus 100%. Or exhaustion gain minus 20%, naval cap plus 20, and claim influence cost minus 20%. We're not claiming anything. But yeah, diplomatic weight from fleet power plus 100%. This might even counterbalance the general plus 25% of the rest of the diplomatic weight. Because my diplomatic weight is mainly fleet power. So if I could double that... Like, it would mean that my main diplomatic weight would lose 25%. But I would double the fleet power. Could I try to change that? I could move to supremacist. I'm gonna try that. It's gonna be locked for a time, for 10 years, so it better work, it better be better. Doesn't seem to have changed all that much, 139.3k. Basically, it seems that it has counterbalanced it in the same way. Looks like it. 139k is still... Well, maybe I just need... Yeah, I need... Oh, 169k. Yeah, that's way better. That is way better. I can basically wipe the whole Senate floor with everybody else now. That's just awesome. And now we could start... yeah, we could upgrade these guys. 13 out of 14. These guys are not full up yet. These guys are not full up. And these guys are not full up either. So let's build so many more battleships. And all of my fleets are basically now back to fighting strength. Which is amazing. These guys are 46.9k. They only have 2 battleships, but plenty of cruisers. So they will be able to defend this border, especially with the help of the Colossus. And I can declare war on these guys again. Which motive could I have to declare war on them? I only have humiliated. But if I decided to claim something, just a single system off of them, I could claim the Jap system. And C, yeah, current claims, we also have HTF, which is the system owner is the Russians. We're not going to claim that. And we could make the claim of the Jap. Obviously, the strongest claimer is the Russians again. But if I look at the other systems, most of them are claimed as well by the Russians. Currently claimed by the Russians, currently claimed by the Russian, claimed by the Russians. Basically everything is Russian. But what I could also do is demand vassalization. They're gonna refuse, obviously. But that means that I can start another war with these guys. They're gonna refuse. Now I have plenty of time to bring all of my fleets back to here. And stop them from even being there. Oh, they have still a 90 and a 50. So we're gonna send all of our fleets back there. Smash these guys immediately, declare war on them. And well, basically win everything. Because, yeah, these guys have literally no choice. They have no chance of beating us anytime soon. We can send these guys to the wormhole to defend it. And our armies are already ready to move. These guys are already jumped to the gateway. That's fantastic. Yeah, all of these fleets, they have literally no chance. Like, those are their main fleets, 90 and 50. We have 4 times that, maybe even more. So, no chance in hell that they would win this. All of our armies will move to Ulim, right there. And as soon as my fleets have arrived in Ulim, we're gonna declare war, immediately jump into Sooth. Well, we're gonna give the order to jump into Sooth right before we declare war. So these guys won't have time to move out of the way. These guys will immediately start grabbing this. And we're just gonna fight the Mishar until we can settle the status quo. As soon as this is possible, and we have grabbed everything that we need from them, we're just gonna settle it and basically create another vassal. Whatever the size, I don't care. I just want to damage them a little bit before anything happens. Like, before the crisis happens, mainly. Okay, all of my fleets are stationed in Ulim. I'm gonna put them right near the Sooth border immediately. And as soon as that's done, I'm gonna declare war on the Mishar, and before they can even move out of orbit, I'm gonna warp in, smash their 2 main fleets, and they'll be dealt with immediately. And then I can just send all of my fleets grabbing all of these systems and move back to control this. They do have a 9,000 fleet right there, but yeah, that's basically gonna be worthless. Gateway constructed. Nice. These guys are in place, so we can now declare war to make them a vassal.
At last.
At last, they say. And we move immediately towards Sooth to smash their fleet. So we should be warping in immediately, like in a few days. These guys won't even have time to move out of the way.
Battle is
Yep,
joined.
there we go. We have all of our fleets in there. And we're just going to engage immediately. The frame rate is not liking this. That's the first hit in this war. Now these guys will immediately move towards this place and smash those 2 guys right there. And then we can send this fleet through the wormhole and grab the control of Domtor, so we can make sure that they don't come through here. In here I'm expecting a huge massacre and a blatant victory. These guys have basically no chance of winning any of this. We have way too many fleets and they have basically nothing. Yeah, you didn't have time to recover, did ya? So you guys will move back to Wezen to guard this. And then my other fleets will move towards the various systems that we need to inhabit.
Beginning attack run on enemy station.
This army will go invade this planet. And the other army will go to Zorf and invade Umara. There we go. And now I do have some fleets that don't have any orders, so they're gonna move here. Anyone that has no orders, yeah, you're gonna go there, then there, then there, and then back there. You should basically naff off. You're evasive, that's good.
Initiating tactical.
Yeah, so these guys will probably grab this little starbase for now, but I'm not too worried about that, because the rest of their fleets are completely... Why are you not going there? I told you to go there, you idiots. You go to Nordak. You go deal with these little bastards. Just need to take anything that we can. We already have put them into 26. And we could already... I know they would win systems for some reason, because they occupied stuff, apparently. Oh yes, they do have... Yeah, I forgot about that. They do have some fleets there. So we're gonna send our fleets to deal with these guys. I shouldn't have placed them there. That was stupid. We're gonna go deal with this fleet. You guys are winning this as well. We're sending our main fleet through here. It's gonna be able to wreck anything that they have there. Yeah, all their power is basically being destroyed. We can grab those 2 systems, because the Zelvan Combine might want them. And we could send a fleet to Nordak to grab Verik Mog. I don't think we're gonna need those 2 fleets, so basically you can go there and land your armies there. You're gonna take ages to get there, but that's not really a problem. Yeah, everybody has taken every planet here. Oras has been conquered. Orasia. Orasia is... Yeah, well, that's normal. That's in my friend's system. Birga has been conquered. Umara has been conquered. This didn't have any planets. Badukan is currently being invaded. We're gonna destroy their forces with our giant xenomorph armies. Tigira doesn't have a planet. Shariat doesn't have a planet. And Jap, yeah, this has a planet, so when you guys are done with this, I know where you're gonna be going. Come on.
Our warriors
There you
are
go.
victorious.
Well, you're gonna go to Jap and grab all of that. Okay, so we're grabbing systems left and right, but my little fleet should probably go deal with these little bastards, because, yeah, this fleet is currently wrecking hell in the Bothrians' territory. Which means that if we settle the status quo, the Mishar will actually gain these systems back, which is something I absolutely do not want. And all of my ships in here are now regrouping, and we're going to be able to start a second wave of assault. My Federation fleet is currently... yeah, we should get the hell out of here, honestly. These guys are too strong. Let's escape. Send the Colossus back to Nordak. I hope I'm not going to be pulled. Yes, I'm pulled in a battle. God damn it. Send the Colossus, but it's gonna be too late. The Federation fleet will be destroyed immediately, I think. Doesn't have any battleships. I don't think we're gonna win this. That sucks. But the Colossus will not be able to deal with all of that by himself. So these guys should probably try and move towards this thing right there. As soon as you wish. As soon as you can, pretty please. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Yeah, this was stupid and dumb. Yeah, we lost many ships in there. And I don't think the Colossus will be able to deal with everything by himself, even with the help of the station there. So that's no good. Well, we could always send these guys, honestly. Well, not all of them, but one of you can stay here to guard this. We can send one of our big fleets to catch them on if they want to be taken between the hammer and the anvil. That works for me as well. This little army will go conquer this Nordak planet right up there, which is alright by me. And now our friends are doing the good work, grabbing all of the planets of the Orasians. So yeah, we would already grab 7 systems for the Orasians, 1 for the Zelvine, but the Mishar would gain 4. We're gonna leave 1 to guard this junction, and another one will go down and smash everything that they can down here. These guys are done there, so they could probably... Well, they could honestly move to Nordak. They would be better suited to do that, honestly. These guys have done everything that they could.
Debris analyzed.
There's plenty of planets here. It would be a good idea to go grab them. So we're winning battles left and right. The Mishar are already at 46%. Yeah, they're not gonna do well in this, I don't think. The Colossus will go in here in Howard, and we'll go smash their main thing here. So yeah, we lost the Federation fleet, but that's honestly not too bad. You guys can keep well, they're not retreating, they're moving in the system. Well, if you want to do that, I'll be waiting right there, honestly. We have another research, armor hit points, let's improve the minerals again. Yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna like what happens here. Your shields are already collapsing. You basically have no shields. What are you doing? Why are you charging at me? You're getting wrecked, guys. That's stupid. That's dumb. And no, why did you do that? Yeah, okay, well. If you want to do it, I'm not gonna stop you. And we're basically gonna stop any advance through here as well. Which means that these guys can now basically move to any place they want. This army in here can invade the planet in the other sector right there, in Shar, because there's plenty of planets here. And if we can grab all of them with the single army... Oh, wow, okay, no, we can't. They're really well defended. None of them I can grab. 16,000. Wow. Okay, all of these planets are really, really well defended. We're gonna need many more armies to deal with that. Well, at least move to Nordak and grab this planet. This cannot be that well defended, right? Ferric Mog, 510, you can do that. And wait for the other army to come by, and then we'll unite the both of them to try and smash whatever we can. If these guys want to try and protect any of these little settlements, they're welcome to do it. I'm gonna send this fleet to these 3 systems. And I'm gonna send this fleet to guard... Oh, not really. I could send one of these to go guard this while we're doing that. And we'll be able to stop the war basically whenever we want. But I would really like to grab all of this downwards branch to make sure that, yeah, basically they don't have anything down there. This also means that if I decide to go attack these guys, I can have a free reign over their systems there. Where are my own armies, though? What are you doing, guys? Where are you going? Isn't there a faster way? Oh no, he cannot escape this system because these planets are unoccupied. Well, that sucks. Well, go to Nordak as well, that's 1k, that should be enough. Well, we're gonna have to start bombarding some of these planets, honestly. Okay, let's start bombarding them. They don't seem to have many fleets left, honestly. Like maybe not even a fleet left. Should we stop there? This would make a mess, because they would still have these 2 systems, Nordak and Shar. And they would not retain any of these, right? Yeah, they would retain this one, because there's still a planet in there. Which is not that well defended. We can go grab this one as well. Because yeah, even if we cannot lock down the whole branch, because I don't think I want to push this war till its end, because it's gonna be long and not very fun. 1.2k, this one? Oh yeah, because I got a research for End of the Citizen Confederation of Mech. I had never even heard about this one. If we grab all that I think we're grabbing right there, yeah, all of their planets have been taken there. They just need to mop up all these small systems and they'll be good. Send your troops, send your things, grab all of that. Don't be shy. And yeah, we're probably gonna stop there after that, because yeah, it's basically enough. I don't think we need to do much more than this. We're smashed their defenses here, which is good. So this army is a little bit battered now. Any of these stations I could grab, or yeah, this one has been grabbed already. Well, that's the one I grabbed myself. What is that? Oh, that's my, okay. That's my mighty Colossus. These guys have 900, so that's not good. I cannot invade that. These guys have 1100. Yeah, they've been regenerating their forces right now. Come on, guys. You know that's not cool. And the status quo will probably be enough pretty soon. As soon as we'll make sure that all of these systems have been grabbed, we'll probably stop. Because I don't think we really need to grab any more of their things. They will have lost 6 or 7 planets. They will basically have lost all of their fleets. There we go, one less fleet. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. These guys they are taking a beating from those giant laser and bombardment cannons. They just cannot do shit. Oh, beware, there's a nuke. And it's not gonna hit. Okay, good. And my fleets are, well, we've taken some hits, but that's not even the worst. Like, we haven't taken much in terms of damage. These guys are getting destroyed as well. There we go, and now we can go smash these guys in him. And basically all of their fleets are done for. No way we can deal with this unless we have our second troops. And these battleships should probably be merged with something, you know. Land your armies in there, and you guys also land your armies in there. Because now we can make sure that we can conquer this. We have all of our forces there. They're not going to be able to resist to anything. So we're invading this planet now. And yeah, 2000 against 1400. We're gonna win this handily. We still have plenty of Cyclops, but plenty of xenomorph armies, creatures, disgusting stuff. No way they're gonna pass that. If we conquer all of these planets, it won't be too hard to do. But these armies will be battered. I don't think they can roll over all of these planets. I don't think that's gonna be possible. But the devastation is extremely high. If the devastation hits 100%, I think the planet is basically done and you don't even have to conquer it. But not entirely sure about that. The 25th Hull Squadron we can disband, honestly. I don't think we're gonna need that Federation fleet right there. It's useless to us, and it's too battered, and I cannot even reinforce it myself, so let's not deal with that right now. Our friends are just conquering everything that they want to. Even the little planets here, Starty, there's planets there. They build stations everywhere, these guys. They have habitats galore. My friends are claiming basically everything that I've conquered for now. So I'm not going to be able to do much, honestly, in terms of vassalization. I don't think the vassal will be that great. But we'll have to see how that works. Yeah, basically, these guys are dead. They're running away. We have conquered this planet. This fleet will go then down here and grab Fargis, since none of my friends seem to be willing to do anything with this. Why can't you move? Excuse me. I want you to move. You can't. Why can't you move? Oh, you're in this system and you cannot pass through it unless you've grabbed all of the planets. They have defense thingies on their stupid planets. Like Rocknimog is devastated completely. We're gonna have to wreck this one as well before we can escape the system. Because yeah, stupid planetary blockers, god damn it. And I don't have an emergency jump, do I? Initiate jump. Well, you could do a jump towards Fargis. Yep, let's just jump them there. They're gonna jump in 12 days with the jump drives, and that's gonna be it. We lost an admiral! We have one another available. Who? The Mathan Freeholders. What do you want? You want a tribute? I could give you a tribute. Honestly, I can't be bothered to fight you guys. I think you're back there. The Mathin... Where are you guys? These are these guys. Like, you have nothing. Even if you sent a raiding party, you wouldn't even fight one of my fleets head on, so... If you want to do that, you're welcome to it, but I don't really give a crap. Problem is, we don't have the fleets to really grab all of them planets. So we're just gonna grab a few here and there to make sure that our newly created vassal has some planets that he can settle. Because if he doesn't, it's not gonna be a vassal with any importance or any use. And my friends are already attacking everything else, so... Yeah, the new vassal I'm creating will be pretty big. The Mishar will have a few systems here and there with a lot of planets. They will still have tons of planets. Because we're only taking 9 planets out of them. But in terms of systems, that's 24 plus 5, that's 29. No, a new human empire will be created as an ally or subject of Cyclopean Church of Polypheme out of 52 occupied Misharan systems. So yeah, basically we're taking everything. We're just taking everything. Our warriors are victorious. And, well, we're gonna settle the status quo here, honestly. I don't think we're gonna go any further than that. Let's just end this here while we can. Quit while you're ahead, that's the motto. So they're probably going to have to accept that. It's gonna take ages for the game to realize what's happening. Wow, it's really taking ages. Okay, there we go. We will accept this for now. So yeah, this is a mess. Look at that. We have the glorious Mishar hegemony, which is completely split into multiple little things, like its territory is not even unified. There are some bits and pieces of the Mishar here, there's still a Mishar unified colony in Fatis, because I forgot to go invade that. And they still have some stuff here, and some stuff... Oh, wow, okay. Oh god. That is terrible. Okay, can I see any planets of the glorious Mishar thing? Do they even have a planet? Yes, they do. They have Algol. These are my subjects. They're loyal. I thought it was supposed to be a... Yeah, they have 3 planets. That's not much. Yeah, well, basically we're gonna have to go extend them at some point. But I think we destroyed the power of the Mishar. Yeah, they fell under the glorious Mishar hegemony. So yeah, my diplomatic weight should have jumped up accordingly, and the Mishar's is probably going down, down, and down. Okay, so it's a mess. I created a huge mess, look at that. The Mishar have some of this, a few planets here and there, some of this, a little bit here. The glorious Mishar hegemony has all of these systems, but none of them have planets. Like, they only have 3 planets, and I don't really know what they have. They have Algol here. Well, they do have 3 planets. We're gonna have to sort this mess out at some point, basically by invading what's left of the Mishar. I think they should be considered pathetic right now, right? Pathetic? They're still superior in terms of tech and equivalent in terms of economy. Which is extremely weird, but I cannot declare rivalry on them anymore. So I created a huge mess, but that's... Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but that's still something I wanted to do, which is just break the power of the Mishar, break them in 2, and if the vassal is unhappy, I mean, it's okay. I don't really care. We have plenty of stuff to do with our planets right now, and we will have to continue this war next time, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, I think that's enough for one part. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. If you really did like the video, I have a Patreon page. I'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!